video, in what ways do you think that we have conformed or challenged our genre conventions?
Sophie?
Well, your genre is in its kind of folk, isn't it? Right, so I think you can kind of tell this with the use of the variety of shots and the transitions you've used, such as going from the forest into the cupboard and all of that. And as well as this, the costumes are very kind of simple but relate to the genre.
Anyone else? In the way that we have constructed it, whether if our music and our narrative are quite close and how that represents our genre?
Well, you've followed your music and used the lyrics to create a narrative, and it's focusing on a relationship which is quite emotional, which links to folk indie because they tend to be more about relationships and emotions.
In what ways, as an audience, would you consume our product?
You can consume it online on YouTube, or just by buying a CD or downloading it.
In regards to Cats and Bloomer, how would you consume it?
I would probably watch it for entertainment as well as to understand the further meaning of it. Because obviously your album is going to have a variety of folk songs, so kind of telling a story. So maybe I would consume it to understand the whole story of the CD.
How far do you think we've improved since I like that? So in the beginning our feedback was that we needed more binary opposites and we needed better lip singing and editing.
I think you definitely included more binary opposites with the cup and
The blindfold,
Yeah.
comparing to the to not having the blindfold, kind of not seeing anything before you see.
I think the World Cup was quite, it was quite full anyway, so I think it was more just minor improvements that we needed. And I think we did that really well, so you were able to focus on things like binary opposites to make those better, and lip syncing and instrument syncing, etc. I think we've done that.
Could you see any other places where we could have got any binary opposite?
You could have paired them more. So in some parts, like with the blindfold, you've shown Josh and Cham together, and then Josh left alone with the blindfold on. So you could have done that more throughout the video. So with the cups, you could have made more of that and used them more.
Did you pick on any of the codes that were encrypted in our music work? So any of the codes relating to our genre or the narrative or kind of anything surrounding what our media product is?
The use of the guitars and the close-ups of the guitars, as well as the very low-key lighting, and then focusing on the main artist singing. All of that kind of suits the folk genre.
you also had that box, didn't you? That's really popular for music.
And the costumes as well, the musicians matched. Yeah, whereas yeah, it was casual, but quite folky, but then when you had your narrative going on with your story, they weren't dressed like that, so it kind of emphasised that about how they were dressed.
Alright, thank you.